Hi, welcome back. This is the first week in January, the first of hopefully 50 logs at least. I'm going to try and get one up every week just to show you what I've finished and what I'm working on, and maybe talk about future project plans. So, first up, we'll do what I've been working on. It's been a relatively quiet week. It was actually the past couple of weeks because Christmas I don't get too much done. Family commitments, work, the whole festive season doesn't really allow for it. First up, the most recently completed Saruman the White and a Palantir from the new plastic kit. His mounted version you'll see later on. Um, Palantir, there's been a change in Middle Earth if you aren't aware. The objectives are now 3D, you can't land on top of them, so I thought this would be quite a handy wee objective marker, and as there's a friendly play day coming up, I thought I'd just get it done, and hey, I did. Black metallics, washed and then slightly dry brushed. I didn't want to go too far because it won't see that much. These new plastic sculpts the newer plastic sculpts from Lord of the Rings, I like them. There's just a lot of parts for what it is. I don't know if it's the way they're going to go. I've got some of the new Dunland models I've heard are quite the same. Not particularly looking forward to building them, but we'll see. We'll see. So there's up next are some Infinity, mainly these ones here. So these are O12 models. We have an HVT. We have, I think it's a Lambda Doctor and the Palbot, and then a Kappa Trooper with medkit and combi rifle. I used to play Infinity back in N2, N3, dropped out in N4, and I'm building an O12 army back. O12 are the cops. You'll normally see them in blue. I went for more of a, what shall we say, retro sci-fi look. You know, the orange space suits with the white panel armor, kind of from, well, I suppose 50s, 60s, 70s pulp. And then I've gone for a yellow bot. I couldn't quite work out what way to do them. As for the basing, once again, pulp bases. I will show you the kit I've used for this. I quite like it. It is this one here, Gamer's Grass. They have a video tutorial to go along with it. I accidentally bought the wrong box, but it has turned out quite well. And then just some scenic parts to it as well. Up next, and I'll skip here to what I have going on at the minute. Up first on the workbench, the second or the third of four parts of the plastic Saruman kit. Gimli, very early work in progress. I'm not a big fan of Gimli. Decent enough character, but very good in game if you have him set up right. Very nasty. Lots of blacks, lots of black reds. Not my cup of tea. Once again, multiple part plastic. You can see the seam line or the gap there. For the love of me, could I not get that to sit properly? That's one of the main bugbears I have with the new. More parts is supposedly better plastics. The old metal one, which I did a good while back, is, in my opinion, better. Plastic Saruman as well, also without his staff. The plan is to do similar sort of basing, black or dark brown horse creams, just to try and make him the focal point. Yeah, I haven't painted a horse in a long time, so that'll be interesting. Then, sticking with fantasy, Elder Scrolls Online, or not Elder Scrolls Online, Skyrim, what am I talking about? Cicero, the Dark Brotherhood jester from Modiphius, printed him. He's a resin print. You can't get him in cast resin, well, at least not currently, just for a bit of fun. I am diving more into a Call to Arms. as you've maybe noticed from a few of the previous videos, the frostbite spiders and the stormcloak skirmishers. So he'll be interesting. Up next as well, they're a bit more in progress. I'm kind of trying to batch these two guys. These are Kappas. They're from the O12. They're the generic O12 cheerleaders or grunts, whatever you want to call them. They'll just be armed with combi rifles. Same scheme as the ones before. And yeah, they're okay. There's lots of different panel work and builds to do. I enjoy them. I like to take my time at them. Then along with those are the O12 mechanic or the engineer. I can't remember what they're called. Infinity. A lot of the new Infinity starts to look the same to me. The names for the O12 I'm not quite familiar with. I used to play Pano and Hack. Everything used to be quite distinctive. It seems to be a lot of CAD slop, but I enjoy it. Enjoyed it, and I'm going to see what the new edition's like. This is his Palbot, his remote, his engineer. It's kind of a wee guy that you can send off, and you don't get any orders for it, but you can use him as a remote workstation, for lack of a better term, where you can use his engineering orders or an engineering order to repair using him. Just a fun wee robot. Maybe done similar to this guy, maybe slightly differently, maybe a bit more greased up. This is the medic version. Yeah, we'll see. So that's the ones that are currently in progress. What do I are primed or in progress? What else do I have coming up? My aim is to get these guys finished. This is Musket and Tomahawks 2 Royal Marines unit. I was watching Pirates of the Caribbean and fancied doing some, so I went into my stash and got some of them. They're going to be speed painted or contrast painted mostly. Just as a bit of a side project, a palette cleanser. And then we also have this guy. He's a Bestarium minis, or Bestiarium, whatever way you want to call it, minis. He's a bodyguard for another miniature that I've just primed, which is, let me get her here. This one, don't ask me for the names. I seen them, I thought, oh, those look very Dark Souls. I will, what way is that going? It goes on this way. I will paint them up. Yeah, gonna be nothing fancy, just probably gonna be a lot of brass and then washes down, maybe a bit of sepia. Yeah, maybe even smoke. Maybe doing like smoke. We'll see. So that is currently what's on my desk. Quite a bit. Some of it I'll get through pretty quickly. Others will take maybe a bit more time. But I forgot to mention this guy here. This guy is the Silver Bayonet. He's one of the limited ads. They remade the limited ads for, I have a feeling it was a sale of some sort, or perhaps the Silver Bayonet Egypt relaunch. So he's there as well. And up next, my plans for the year. As you can see, I have quite a bit, even just sitting on my desk. One second, I zoom up and out. So even just if you take a look in the background, you'll see there's quite a few bits sitting here and there, including quite a few mears, and then a watcher in the water, a couple of trolls. I have two of these trolls that I had started. They have now gone up in base size, so I need to rebase them. But that is long-term plans. So until next time, enjoy and tune in. Bye.